Hey everybody, welcome back to another DBGamecast, and this will be a Pro League cast. And today I have my co-host all the way from Johor Bahru, Malaysia, Jin.
Hi everyone, nice to be back with you again.
Back in Melbourne. Yep, we are in Melbourne. He's next to me, by the way. Anyway, let's get this game going. Today will be a game between DBGamecast and Blast, spawning as the Blue Terran, and this map will be the Zelnaga Caverns, which is a very small map, very close by. Really good favorite if he goes for an all-in link rush, and we'll just see how it goes.
Well, normally I think pro players don't normally rush. They kind of tend to want to macro, so this would be probably a good map if the Terran wants to take the goal.
Yep.
So, yeah, a planetary fortress would be able to secure their goal for them. So
this map is actually, it favors Terran if they are allowed to macro up, because basically the gold expansion here, they can break it down and create a PF here, which is planetary fortress, and have a bunch of like tanks. They are pretty impenetrable unless you can do the famous infested Terran ball, which is kind of a pain in the ass. But you need to have a bunch of infestors with max mana pool. Anyway, DBGamecast going for 16 hatch.
Blast seems to be doing some sort of cheese proxy barracks, not
standard play,
yeah.
Which is pretty dangerous because his front door is wide open. If he has a bunch of links, if he plays in the like you and me, we don't know. If they play in the gold or platinum league, most likely they're gonna get cheese, and that is seriously whoever is in the gold and platinum league. You probably have to play if you're like the late gamer or mid gamer. You have to put a lot of defenses, because most likely 90%, oh actually 99%, everyone will do some early shit cheese aggression, which is a pain in the ass.
They'll at least push the first wave by 6 minutes.
Yeah,
regardless
6 minutes.
of whatever race they are. So
you know, like like Terran, what do they do? TO style, 7 racks, all in marine rush. And most of us who play mid, we won't expect that kind of cheese.
Yeah.
But since I've been losing, okay, I'll be frank here. I've lost like 9 games in a row. Lesson learned: put like 4 spine crawlers and like 4 queens in front, just in case. You never know.
Well, I guess Dimaga expected what was coming, because when he scouted the base, there was no barracks being built at that time. So he knew what was going on. Brought some drones, prevented the bunker from going up.
True. It's good play. Blast is going for command center right now. Gonna play macro also. But if DBGamecast scouts this out, he will most likely go for a third hatch, because the Terran already spent like 400 minerals on the command center, and he will have to play turtle for a while before macroing up his army again.
Well, Dimaga are gonna poke around for a bit, looking for an expansion.
I think the biggest problem is that when I go poking, right, compared to other players, is that I send my whole squad and it reveals what I have to the enemy. And if he doesn't have like the supply default, if it's not down right, I'll probably have a big problem. He's probably gonna drop a bunker or pump out a bunch of marines just to counter. But then a lot of players who play against Terran, especially in the Plat and Diamond leagues, they tend to go for Banes and do the Baneling Bust. Yeah, if the enemy Terran count, the Marines are pretty low. Yeah. Being a pain in the ass here, DBGamecast gonna deny the. Oh no, he's gonna run away. Scouts out the second command or orbital command. We'll most likely either destroy the rock here, or yeah, go for a third hatch.
Or he might even try to push early
to deny.
Yeah.
But then the problem is that he's only walling off and having a bunker, which is pretty good defense here. Yeah, protecting the mineral lines. We'll just see how it goes, because basically he has only a spawning pool, nothing more. going up for layer tech.
He is getting 8 more links, 6 more links. So
Yep.
we'll see what will happen. Dimaga, as usual, getting the Terran Turtle Star, going for siege tanks.
A bunch of siege tanks. Seriously, because lately I've been playing like I'm a Zerg player, and siege tanks are just such a pain in the ass. I think you have the first-hand experience, Sujin. I tell you, for those who never met a Terran player, I doubt that. What they do, have a bunch of Marines, protect their siege line, and then leapfrog from their base here, all the way up to your natural expansion, and then drop some scans just to remove the creep, because creep is basically, it gives vision to the Zerg player and increases their movement speed by quite a bit. Actually, a lot.
Well, the Queen is different because the Queen is extremely slow.
Yeah, true. Going for infestation pit. I think he will be going for the he's going for the pathogen glands upgrade. We'll be having a bunch of infestors, and infestors are fairly they're pretty strong against the Marines, and of course SCV. 2 fungal growths and they're out. But having Blast having an interesting wall off here, having a supply depot wall. Supply depots have 400 HP, and of course armor 1 pretty okay.
But the main thing is to be careful when you do this is you want to make sure you always have extra supply, because the wall will get down any height.
Yeah, because basically you're using your wall as a sandbag.
Yeah.
And yeah. Blast moving out with the typical shit Terran move. We all been through at least 2 or 3 tanks and a bunch of steamed up Marines. Gonna move out here. Dimaga is gonna react to this. Probably gonna surround. Having 1 infestor out. Does he have, how many infestors does he have? Units, 2 infestors. Oh, should be no problem handling the.
Seems like Blast is moving back.
Yeah, just gonna, because basically with Zerg you need to have a very good map control. Having like links everywhere, and links are really cheap, 25 minerals, man, and they're damn fast.
Well, once you reach high tech, they're even more useful with the upgrades which
The general cleanse?
Yep.
Oh
Increases
man,
attack speed by 20%.
far out. Yeah, that's like crazy.
It's equivalent to increasing your damage by 20%. So
True. Haha, Blast walling off the back door just in case if the Zerg decides to go for a bunch of like 20 links run by into the base. We'll be moving out with a huge bunch of units, but I think Dimaga can handle this. Basically, he's going in. We'll be dropping down a bunch of fungal. Good surround there. I think no problem.
good play by Dimaga. Move his links in before the
Yeah, pretty good timing. And moving in here, we're gonna surround all the units. I don't think he will be able to handle this. The bunker, yeah, then we have trouble handling the natural belt. If only can hold on his main. Gonna have a miss micro here. The infestors low on energy, will be going back.
He did spawn some.
True. You can see Dimaga going for a hive tag. I reckon he's going for ultras.
Yep, probably.
Since he doesn't have a spy arm, he won't be going for brute lords.
But most of the time for the ultralist tech is more cost efficient compared to the brute lords. Well, both of them only attack with land.
Yeah.
And brute lords cost more gas than ultralist.
100 gas. You're correct. It's ultralist. I think it's, if I'm not mistaken, guys, don't correct me. No, actually correct me. It's 300 by 200. While brute lords, because you have to spawn from within the ground pits, it'll cost what, 300 to 300, and they are freaking slow. We're having a little drop here by Blast going into the main. The main's not defended, but the links are really fast. I think he scouted out DBGamecast
He sees that from the...
Well, will be dropping. I don't think he'll be doing much damage sleeping up the Marines.
Hit one.
Still, do something. We'll be surrounded, but the infestors are just so far away.
Yeah.
What the infestor he could do is drop a fungal growth and spawn a bunch of infested Terran, which is really effective against the drops.
Well, the creep spread has been good.
Yeah, it's already halfway through the map. And from the worker supply card, typical Zergs will at least have like 10 to 20 drones ahead of the Protoss or Terran player.
But that doesn't mean that his eco would always be ahead because of the news. So.
True. Yeah. Unless you're a Protoss player, that's a different story.
Yeah.
I guess. Dropping a bunch of spine crawlers, learned his lesson to protect his main. That's dropping down a scan just to know what's going on. Bunch of
high attack, so.
I think he'll be in a big trouble right now. He just completed his command center, almost completed. But then DBGamecast already has such a big eco boost already. Has 4 hatcheries, and with each hatchery having the larvae,
yeah.
he has quite a command. At the unit stat, we can see 63 links,
72 drones to 53. At this point, I think the eco.
I reckon DBGamecast will take the game. Look, 12 infestors far out, and is he going for a turn? Oh man, it's a very bad play. 2 fungal drops and he'll die, even with the medevac, because they can't heal all the Marines at the same time.
Well, I think a lot of players tend to get stuck with this build. Marine, siege tank, and maybe get one goal.
Wait for it to
for Terran players out there, maybe you want to share with us some
tips. Yeah, just write them in the comment below. Thanks. But versus army, he has 2 ghosts. If they manage EMP the whole infestor ball, I think it'll be alright. But then the problem is that he already has ultras out. And do they have the upgrade?
Yep, he's getting the upgrade.
Chitinous plating. I'll just call it chin plating. Sounds better. Anyway, destroy the drop by blast. We'll be pushing out soon, I reckon, because the ultralists are very good at spearheading into the Terran.
Well, I would think that if Blast has enough
tanks,
ghosts,
it's
actually
the
quite
snipe.
useful against the ultralists because their snipe
actually ignores the armor and does pure damage. But we can see a big push here. Miss EMP. Oh, that was good EMP drop. But let's see, DBGamecast will be moving back already.
Yeah.
But then the problem is that they can easily regenerate their energy. And no problem unless you take out the infestors. But I think DBGamecast right now still pretty powerful right now. But Blast will be moving out with a bunch of tanks, a bunch of Marines. But if he drops fungal growth on them, he'll be in big trouble. Goes down.
Then Blast takes out 5 more.
8 Ultron is moving out. Far out,
It's quite difficult for him to come back.
And then
this.
Another problem is that, the Queens can easily heal the Ultras.
Yep.
And they can get really powerful. Ultras having armor 5, really powerful stuff. And basically the Marines only do what? Marines, 7 damage, that's like 2 damage per shot. And Ultras having 500 HP is nothing. Will be really destroy the gold expansion here, but then
I think DBGamecast allows it.
Yep. Oh, good today here, forcing to the tank line. But we don't know, it's really tight here.
DBGamecast is able to put it in. He really wants to do it.
Because he can trade armies basically.
Yeah. It's for Zerg play in the late game, if you have sufficient hatcheries, you can actually spawn units much faster than any other race.
Yeah, because especially I think with the inject lava, because
Yeah.
your another push here from a small push from left. takes out the hatchery, but no problem. Basically, the Zerg has like they just expand. Yeah, moving up. I think. Oh, I think that's a big trouble because he only
entire army.
he just started saturating his full expansion.
Not bringing them.
The problem is that switching upgrade 43 damage against armor and no, it's not gonna be enough. It's gonna be taken out and
I think
DBGamecast having a
GG.
Blast calling a GG, and that was wow man, I think that's pretty one-sided game, don't you think?
From the start. Well, the main problem with this I think was Blast trying to cheese, but the cheese didn't work out.
Yeah.
He didn't manage to bunker the expansion. So.
And I reckon, right, he could have, did like a two-way drop instead of one-way.
Yeah.
Because like the Terran, especially like with the steamed up Marines, they can do loads of damage against the drones, man, if you put in the mineral lines. But then the drop was pretty late. I think it was around the 12-minute mark. Well, he was really defensive.
Yeah.
Really defensive, scared of the run-bys, having supply depots here. Really playing defensive, and he only got his planetary fortress up in like the 18th minute mark.
Late.
Yeah, a bit late. So yeah, allowed the Zerg to macro out basically, and the Zerg just demolished with. It's like Sauron time.
Yeah.
Just keep on sending his units in far out. Alright guys, thanks for watching.
Yep.
This is Ming and Jin signing off. See ya.
See ya.